Welcome back, fans and friends. And just to point out, I paid less for this 2019 Dodge Ram 2500 and merchandise trailer from their Hitch and Tow Series 27. So I paid $15.99, I think, for this thing, all in $15.98 or something. So you have here all the other stuff that I was. If I see this, I'll grab it because I did a Ford F-150 last video and I liked it. Wasn't perfectly done, but was good enough. Almost competed with the Chevys, but for sure this one will have the trailer hitch. The other one didn't have the trailer hitch. Anyway, what I was saying is I paid less for that than I did for this. And what is this? This is the Hot Wheels Premium Team Transport, relatively the equivalent to that over there, except I paid almost $19 for this. $2.50, who cares? But just now, this has overtaken that. And this is at Walmart, not Toys R Us. Toys R Us, actually, they're the same price. So just going to bring that up. This will be coming up in another video, so I will not be doing that right now. I will just get right straight to this. Another popular series on the channel, because for the price of 1.5 normal Greenlights, you get an extra trailer of varying quality and use. And so here we go. Hitch and Tow Series 27, 14 plus, this which is the standard, I believe, now for all Greenlights. And then the scaling, Make and Power, VP Racing. I've done a few VP Racing running on empties and M2s actually, so there's a lot of overlap. And then obviously Make and Power. I'll probably take that M2 Super V and put it in here if it fits. It probably doesn't fit because this is not a standard transport trailer. This is a merchandise trailer. So they do show, stop off at stores, do stuff like that. This is the vehicle for that. And so there is some assembly required. I will be briefly showing what that entails. It's nothing complicated, but if you have big hands or poor aim, you will not be doing it easily. And so again, comes with the standard Greenlight insert. There's also a face shield. What do I mean by that? So here's the truck and the carrier and the face shield. Comes right off. So what I mean by assembly is, you can see there, the pin. For those of who've watched other trailers on other vehicles, you know that pin, there is a special hole for it. And it goes in here. If it's not threaded properly, there will be serious issues putting that thing together. It is not serious if the truck is going to be doing most of the work, but if you want it to be standalone, then obviously it has to... you don't want to push down too much because there's a chance that you'll break it. And as we can see here, it does not want to go on. That positive click means that the plastic is not properly on there, and that's a quality issue. Greenlight, not really very often actually. I have bought a bunch of satellites, the Plymouths. Those things, the trailer hitch never had a problem. So it's just, I don't know, Dodge Ram or whatever. Anyway, so here is the pin. We will just briefly go over the truck. And that is why you have to be very careful or leave it all together. Otherwise, you're going to break it. I've broken a bunch of cars on this channel. Not too thrilled, but that's the way it goes. And you can see there, it's not correctly filed down. So I'm going to have to file it down later. It's not going to go on now. So right off the bat, I thought it was a mispaint. It's not. It's just the VP bursting through the side of the truck. That there. And it is identically on the other side as well. So Cummins diesel truck, Ram 2500, VP Racing fuels. You have easily legible VP Racing fuels on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Make and Power, exact identical thing on the other side. Really nice. Usually they're really nicely done. Greenlight, unlike Hot Wheels Premium, rarely makes a mess of that. We have the very plain, but it looked like it was on an angle to me. Ram front. There you have the Ram. Inserts for lights. Excellent as always. Everything else, pretty much no mispaints, no near misses. Really weird here. This connector, I believe, is for radio aerial, so it might be normal. Nothing abnormal about the bed. And we have RAM. I don't know. It is RAM and then something X. So we'll just pretend it says four-wheel drive, but I believe it's the confusion is because that's the first time I've seen it. But you can make up your own opinions on what it says there. It's obviously RAM, and then I believe two numbers, 110X, and obviously it's not 2500. But anyway, I believe this thing is going to have some problems rolling. I can already hear grinding. Anyway, covered at the front, very little painted other than the RAM there. We have the inserts for lights on the other side, just missing the gas cap, otherwise identical. I don't see, there's a little bit of an issue there. Nothing really mispainted, seriously. 4x4. Is that what it says there? No, it's not what it says. Anyway, the RAM symbol painted on. Not inserts actually, so it's interesting they put inserts on the front of the truck, but not the back. The Silverados that I've done recently in the Ford were all painted on. So they've decided to half-ass this truck. Front is inserts, back is painted on. Trailer hitch, once again, most distinguishing feature of this vehicle. To the underside, we have 2018 Ram 2500 and 2022 licensing. There's the, this is a relatively early one, 0022. In terms of casting is 2016, so 2 years before this truck was released. I guess if they're doing it generationally, it won't make a difference. But rather interesting that the vehicle is before the year. And it looks to me, this is a GL 0848 number, which is really high. Usually there are 3 digits. This one is 4 digits, so that's interesting there. For those keeping track, this Dodge Ram has a GL number that is 4 digits long instead of the standard 3 digits. What do I mean by that? Let me see if I have the Ford nearby. Yeah, here's the Ford. So the Ford is GL 220. And just for comparison, this Dodge Ram, which is way longer, than, by the way, than the, but it's 2500, it's not a 1500, is 0846. So it's a really big number. Anyway, everything else nicely detailed. No running boards, which is not a choice. But you do get the trailer hitch. This, like I said, is a very large vehicle. Just compare. Oh, they're the same size. So what am I saying? Anyway, this unfortunately did not come with a trailer hitch, but we all know and love. Anyway, that is the truck half of this video. Oh, it rolls. I apologize. This Ram rolls. So I was deceived by the wheel grinding. Anyway, you have the air conditioning there. You have the venting there. A little bit of an angle, as we can see there. Not perfect. There is some give to it, so I'm not going to touch it after that. I don't want to break it. You have making power, vpracingfuels.com. And obviously there's symbol there. In the front, you have 4 propane tanks. You have the I believe the control box in the front there. There's the pin for the hole. Wheels are really small. But the trailer is not meant for carrying too much. I do believe, yeah, so as a merchandise trailer, it's basically like a food truck without the engine. You have the, it's supposed to do that. I am not damaging it, and obviously face this way. There's very little give going up, so I don't want to lift it any more than that. Same here. You see the hinges there, the windows. That one's open, that one's closed. All these are, oh, there, that one there is open. So the one right here, where is the pin? So I can just use the pin, and you can see right there, that's open, closed, 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 open, closed, closed. Unfortunately, we can't really see into it because the way the window does not want to open. Door doesn't open, that's normal. And so there you have it, the VP Fuels trailer for this Hitch and Tow series. Reasonably well done. Only major issue is that up there, and the fact that the windows, I'm afraid to open them any more than that. There is no bar support like in the Hobby series or the camping one. The camping one, they give you bars and struts and stuff, and then you're just gonna break those. Anyway, there you have it, the trailer. And we'll just quickly go over this. There's the 250-22, so that is very different than this. No, exactly the same. Did I even look at that? Yeah, exactly the same. So these are a mated pair. They are what was supposed to be in the box. It is a 2015 casting, and the GL065 for those keeping track. So, reasonably well done. Like I said, it was slightly cheaper than that Nissan Silvia. Would you rather have a Silvia or a Ram? I have no idea. Fans and friends, this is Thomas from Toronto, bringing you to the Series 27 version of the Dodge Ram. 2500 with the Cummins diesel, according to VP Fuels, then the merchandising scheme. Thanks for watching, and to the next one.